Well, you just watched it. The Jaguars get it done, get the victory. They say it's hard to win in the NFL. The Jags certainly make it hard. Oh, it's a heart stopper, but the Jags win in overtime against the Las Vegas Raiders by a final score of 30-29. Dan Hicken here with just some post-game thoughts off the top of my head. Man, look, it wasn't easy, but it was such an important game. If they lost, honestly, I think the season is basically on the brink. You fall to 4-4 and you're in big trouble. You've lost 3 straight. The Raiders aren't any good, but the Jaguars found a way to get it done. Trevor Lawrence was okay today. He's down a bunch of receivers. At one point, we got Tim Jones, we got Austin Trammell, we got Parker Washington out there running routes, and Johnny Munt playing tight end. That's what we got. The hero of the day is Travis Etienne Jr. Ran as hard as I've seen him run. Took some unbelievable hits. Over 100 total yards and earned every stinking one of them. And the Jags, they got going offensively in the second half. They were able to, got a bunch of injuries. Guys going down left and right. Doesn't look good. Cam Little, NFL record, 68-yard field goal. We told you at some point when this kid came to town, good to see him break out. Some of those field goals were close, but they made it through the upright. So congratulations to him. And what a day he had as he hits all of his kicks, and he had to. He needed to. It was great for him to get back and going again because these are the type of games the Jags are going to be in, right? Don't know the severity of the injuries yet. We'll have to wait and see. Brian Thomas Jr. left the game, right? Josh Hines-Allen, I believe, tied Tony Bracken's all-time sack record. He finally had a sack and a half today. So a lot of good things happen for the Jags. A lot of things that they got to fix. Still too many penalties. Still too much, frustration. Still too much miscommunications. Things like that going on. But in the end, the Jags were able to get the victory. With the victory, it's their 5th win. Only had 4 last year. Already, not even halfway through, 1 better than last year. That's improvement. That's good news. Go to Houston next week. Houston lost C.J. Stroud today to a concussion, so who knows if he'll be back or not. Davis Mills will be the quarterback, so that will be a great opportunity for the Jaguars. If they can find a way to win that, then they get to come back home 6-3. So mission accomplished in Vegas. Got to go out and win on the road. They found a way to get a victory. And again, I can't say enough good things about ETN, man. This guy made runs today that would make Fred Taylor and Mojo proud. I'm telling you, the way he'd get the ball, there's guys in the backfield. He's making a miss. He's taking shots. He's holding on to the football. He was huge today for the Jaguars. Defense is beaten up. A lot of guys down with injury, but they're able to get it done. Maybe one day we'll learn to cover the tight end. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It reminded me a lot of the Travis Kelce playoff game from a couple years ago. Brock Bowers had himself a day, and it came down to a 2-point conversion, and Devon Hamilton came up big. Devon Hamilton, huge. By the way, also, as I'm naming names here, special shout-out to Logan Cook. Bad snap from Matisic on the game-tying field goal to send it into overtime. Cook saves the day, gets it down, and Little makes the kick. If he doesn't, it was not a good snap at all. So shout out to Logan Cook for his play today. Trayvon Walker can't do what you do, can't throw punches, got ejected. So got to fix that. He hit a former Gator, Stone Forsythe. So maybe it was some Florida-Georgia talk going on. I don't know. Look, here's the bottom line. Jags get the victory. Huge difference between winning and losing in the NFL. And look, let's be honest. It doesn't look like they're 2 great teams right now, the Jags or the Raiders. But a win, and you keep going. A win, and you sort of advance. A loss here, and suddenly you've lost 3 in a row. You're 4-4. You're going to Houston, and you're in trouble. Now you're 5-3. You're feeling good. You're coming home. Liam Cohen's telling the boys they did a great job, and they did, and they found a way to win, and they were resilient. And I'm very proud of this team, and they fought, and they scrapped, and they clawed. Trevor didn't have his best day throwing again. Terrible pick in the red zone. Trevor. But he is what he is. But he showed some toughness as well. Battled through some illness. Ran for a couple touchdowns. Put one up over the top again, which always makes me nervous, but he did it. Jaguars get the victory. That's all that matters. Jaguars win in overtime over Las Vegas by a final score of 30-29. And so the Raiders went for 2 at the end, didn't make it. Jags move on, off to Houston next week. So just some quick post-game reaction from yours truly. Jaguars victorious today, 30-29. They are 5-3 on the season.
Get local sports on demand with Action Sports Jax 24/7. All sports, all local, all the time. From the locker room to the field, the Jags, high school football, the Jacksonville Armada, and don't forget, the Brett and Austin Show.
They're all in on Trevor. Of course.
Download the Action News Jax Now app, available wherever you stream or at actionnewsjax.com. TV, phone, laptop, desktop. Action Sports Jax 24/7. Jacksonville sports, all the time.